heroes and heroines of all ages. When the world tells you to get a life, you're always welcome at the 1UP block. My name is Dan the Man, your host, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Shantae Half Genie Hero. When we last left off, we did a bunch of backtracking, and here we are back in Scuttletown, ready to go on another adventure. And for this episode, it's going to be straightforward again. I'm not going to be backtracking again until I get the final transformation. So yeah, from here on in, it's just going to be playing through the levels. Isn't that such a grand concept? Off screen, I also bought a couple of things. Number one, I bought the scimitars. Aren't they freaking swell? And I also bought the metronome, which when the metronome is equipped, your dances go by really fast. So if you really need to get to what you want to pick, it's relatively simple to do. But yeah, we can now start the next level. Oh yeah! Race tickets! Did you get 2 of them? Yep. You gave the race tickets. What a pal. As promised, here. You got the Dark Shard. Oh wow, this is just what Uncle was looking for. What were you doing with the Dark Shard what were you doing with a shard of dark magic anyway? Don't ask. Say, why don't you join us? You could meet Abner, Poe, and me at the raceway. No thanks, Roddy Tops. It's been a busy day. Come on, gotta enjoy life while we still can, right? I'll think about it. Right now, I have to get this shard to Uncle. Gotcha, so that's our next task, is getting this to Uncle. Pretty simple, right? As far as the story mission goes, all we gotta do is bring him the thing. Any luck finding a Dark Shard? You're back so soon, with the Dark Shard no less. You're not still worried, are you? Nope, here you go. You gave the Dark Shard. The shard goes on top, see? Just like that. 2 more components and our worries will be over. Eh? What now? Who's this guy? Can you keep a secret? No. A heist? Shh. I was working under a vehicle so they never saw me. But I heard the whole thing. It's gonna happen at Cape Crustacean during today's big race. If they find out who squealed, I'm dead, man. I was never here. Great. Cape Crustacean? That's where the annual magic carpet races are held. An act of foul play could put hundreds of innocent spectators at risk. Here, a map to Cape Crustacean. You got the Cape Crustacean map. Thanks, Uncle. Good luck with your machine. I'm off to the races. So it looks like we have to go to Cape Crustacean regardless of what we wanted to do with Roddy Tops. So let us make our way. Sky, I need to get to Cape Crustacean quickly. The magic carpet races? What for? I'll explain on the way. Are you ready for liftoff? Why, yes, I am. And here we have our next level, Cape Crustacean. Oops. Hello, save guy. No, I saved. Well, looks like this episode's going up. Would somebody please tell me what this is all about? And what's she doing here? Hey, be grateful she shared her tickets with us. Now listen up, guys. The mystery man back in Scuttletown believes there will be a large-scale heist during today's big race. Somebody's after the magic carpets, and everyone's a suspect. I'm going undercover, posing as one of the pilots. Sky and Bolo, you 2 will watch from the stands. And Roddy Tops? I'm working with the pit crew. Check this out, I'm a zombie pit girl. I'm sure the fans will eat it up. Not if she eats them up first. Also, if we could take a moment, Roddy Tops' theme is being remixed right now. I love Roddy Tops' theme. I don't like this one as much as the originals, but this one's pretty good. Shush, you 2. Sounds like you're on deck. Let's do it. Good luck, everyone. And thus the level starts. And for this episode, we're actually going to be starting in a race. So, if I could recommend something, be the monkey. There's also a trophy here for not falling once and for taking out all of the enemies. Or, I say enemies, but taking out all the racers, because you can jump onto their carpets and hit them and take them out by whipping them. You're kind of cheating, just a little bit. I missed a guy, but I'm not trying to do the trophy. I already did the trophy, just telling you guys what to do. I guess you can kind of get some stuff for it, too. If you really want to be a cheater, you can also use the bat form to float over most of this without needing to do shit. But the bat form will eventually start to fall, so don't rely on it too much. But if you got up to like here and used bat form, you can just kind of float. Maybe it's based on the platform you were standing on. I think if the platform you were standing on was going at an angle, then the bat form will then start to like lose its altitude. But like if you do it here, she won't lose altitude. So yeah, there you go. Boom, baby. You can just float over everything. Not that this part is definitely too hard on its own anyway. You don't really need to float over everything, but if you're so inclined to do so, I'm not gonna judge. Do what you want. Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You're hard deedly dee. I don't know the rest of the song. But be ready for a something at the end of this. I can't tell you what, but here it is. Spoiler alert. It's a boss fight. Here comes another flying carpet, Vinegar. Get ready to nab it, Twitch. Twitch? Vinegar? So you two are the thieves. Hey, we've got orders from up top. Yeah, surrender the magic carpet, girl. Forget it. Fine, have it your way. Twitch and Vinegar, Aerial Assault Squad. So we have a dual boss fight. We have to fight both of them, and they do have their own personal health bars. But with the scimitar, we should be okay. We should be tearing at their health really quickly. So we don't have anything to worry about. You can take a couple of hits here and there. It only does 1 damage. So don't worry about it too much. But with the scimitars, I can scimitar, right? I don't know. I always say scimitar or skimmy because I played RuneScape. You know how kids are with words. But there goes Twitch or Vinegar. I don't remember which one's which, but they're both dead. We did it. Victory is mine. Just as easily as it came. That takes care of those two. Now to find where they were taking those carpets. Hello, save guy. I saved again. So yeah, I hope this episode goes well because I guess I gotta upload it. But do you see why I hate the save guy things being between every level? It kind of sucks. But oh well. We'll be okay. Here's the next part of this level. It's just a bunch of stuff, but if you notice who we're fighting, this is the Ammo Barons guys. So you can probably guess from that who we're going to be fighting by the end of this level, but I'll leave it a secret. For those of you who can't point it out, I suppose. Got ourselves a gallery key. I think we can get most of the stuff in this area without needing to backtrack. So that's definitely a plus. Ow. Will you get out of here? Who do you think you are? But there's a couple of things. Actually, I think there's only like one thing that we can't do here right now. We're going to have to backtrack later once we have the proper upgrade, but for the most part, we're just going through. Platforming to platform, as they'd say. Hello, lasers. Please don't be a dick to me. I would not like to be zapped today. It's not on my prerogative. Go, 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 go. Ha ha ha. That was supposed to spawn enemies, but it didn't, and I'm not about to complain about that. But to get into these, you duck and press the jump button. It's just like falling through a platform. It took me a while to figure that out. So, you know, save you a couple of boobless hours. Unless you figured it out faster than me, then, you know, congratulations. You're smarter than Daniel the Manual. Alright, let's see if I can monkey and get down here real quick. I think touching those lasers is an insta-kill. So, you know, don't do it. It's bad. That's a bad idea. These guys chuck Molotovs. They're kind of annoying. But they die just as quickly, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, boy. You tried to shoot me, but you could not. for I am Shantae. Oh, come on. That's not fair. That ball came right the frick out of nowhere. Go, 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 Speed Racer. He's a demon on wheels. You kind of have to wait for the airplane to come into its position or else you're going to, like, fall down. It's really weird. Oh, for the longest time. Oh, for the longest time. Woo! Alright, you got to do a monkey bullet at the right time for this, so hopefully your timing doesn't suck. Like mine. Hopefully your timing does not suck like mine does. Learn from my mistakes. Scooby-Dooby-Doo-Wop, a pup named Scooby. That's another heart holder for me. And then I'm just going to commit some Poku so I can go back to the beginning. It's the quick way, I promise. And then here's this guy throwing Molotovs to nothing. Like, what was that going to hit? That couldn't hit me, you dingus. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, lasers. Hello. Okay, I don't know how I got into that, but I'm not going to complain. Also, when you're inside the ship, if you kill the Barons, I guess they're programmed to fly off like they're still on top of the ship. So they kind of just go flying like they're being taken by the wind, and it's kind of hilarious, really. If I'm being 100% honest. Ow! You freaking wiener. How dare you? Uh-oh. I don't know what just happened to the ship there. It kind of disappeared for a split second. Looks like I glitched. And this is the end of this part. Hello, save guy. Goodbye, save guy. Welcome to the inner workings, baby. I'm just gonna grab myself some money. Hope you guys don't mind. I've got to pay the bills because I don't have free rent, as you can probably recall from the one cutscene. You guys remember? You guys remember cutscenes, right? Skadoosh. Okie dokie. Hello. Goodbye. Goodbye. It's like we're bowling for idiots. Please don't. Okay, so here is a secret we can get. Turn to spider and skadook. And I do want all these gems, so I'm gonna take the time to get them. Boop. I could have just monkeyed, really, but hey, let's show off the spider form, because why not? It's spider form, it's adorable. What do we get? We get a redstone. It does exactly what the green stone does. If a red gem drops and you whip it, it will turn into hearts. Which I guess is useful, maybe, but it's highly unnecessary. Maybe the magic one makes more sense to me, personally. But, like, even so, you'll rarely run out of magic and hearts and be desperate for it. You know what I mean? Woo! Goodbye, treacherous lasers. You do not strike the fear in me, for I create the fear. I am the thing that goes bump in the night because I hit my shin while trying to get a soda. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I think there's a secret down here. Yep, there is. Let's turn to the elephant, which, speaking of, when we go back to Scuttletown, I have to get the last piece of scrap metal, because that's where it's at. Hopefully I remember to do so, because I forgot to do it in the backtracking episode. We cannot do this. That is one of the things we cannot do. So I was not wrong for wondering, but I mean, hey, you gotta check, right? You gotta be sure. Spank the monkey. Spank the monkey. And then spank him. For trying to spank the monkey, because I am too good for that. There's nothing up there to the left, to the top left. It looks like you can climb up further, but there's nothing there. So don't waste your time, you see. Like I do every time I play this game. I remembered this time because I did a practice run right before, so I'm well aware of what I shouldn't do. Beep, 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 beep. Thank you. Whip, 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 whip it. Whip it good. Whee! You know, I can't explain to you how much fun it is to actually just play and not have to worry about secrets that I need to go out of my way to find. Because they're kind of obvious where they are. This is another door that we can't do yet. It's pitch black in here, so we don't have the right upgrade for it. Clearly. And we are pretty much coming up to the end of this. Okay, yep, Glad I did that, but thanks to that door, I spawn right here, so. Alright. Now we just play the easy game. Taking it easy, don't push yourself too hard. Even if this is a platformer and I'm pretty good at them, even if I've conquered all Shantae games, I could still fail here. It's possible. I don't know how it's possible, but it is. Don't. What am I? Where's the? Okay. Yep. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to figure if I did the right block or not. I'm gonna get rid of this guy because he makes me nervous. Okay, so that's the first block, and then there's only 2 blocks, right? So it's just this one. So I just wasted my time and took unnecessary damage. That's cool. That's fine. It happens all the time, really. Ooh, a monkey platforming challenge, my favorite. Yep. Because these have you doing some pretty crazy shit, and you can be pretty fancy with it. Like jumping around, doing a hook shot to grab onto the wall. Just exciting little platforming segments. They always get my jimmies ruffled in a good way. I don't think ruffling jimmies is a good thing. I think that's like a bad phrase. But today, here on the 1-Up block, it is a good phrase. Yep. Because I said so, really. There's no other motive behind anything I just said except the fact that I wanted it to be so. Make it so. Make it so. Don't you chuck one at me, you son of a bitch. How dare you? How dare you throw a Molotov at me? But we are at the end. I'm pretty sure once we get up here... Yep, it's boss fight time. Wha-bam! Hello, save guy. Goodbye, save guy. Ammo Baron. Somehow it just had to be you. Blast it all. That airship cost billions of crowdfunded dollars. For shame. You thought you could win the race by cheating? The race? Haw. I don't care about some stupid civilian air show. And I don't care about the prize money neither. Huh? I'm afraid the global conquest, air supremacy, babe. Armored ships are good and all, but I need airborne troops too. But being as how the magical silkworm is endangered and is also very cute, I'll just take the magic silk I need from these losers' carpets and use it to manufacture magic carpet uniforms for my men. Magic silkworms? You can't be serious. I'll demonstrate. Men, deploy the MCUs. Boosh! Well, he looks fancy. I'll give him that. Let's show this hot little tamale a nice tight formation. Ammo Baron, limited edition loudmouth. So, this boss fight is pretty straightforward. He flies around and on occasion summons his goons to do a plethora of things. This is one of the things he does, is once he has a full amount of them, he'll make them spin around him, and you basically just have to destroy them to get close to him. But then the second phase, he'll start flinging them at you at the target on the floor, so you can clearly see what you need to do to avoid them. I'm not doing a very good job of it, but there's really no need for it, because you have so much health, and you do so much damage, and I'm using the scimitars, which is going to make this fight an absolute joke. But I will hold off, because he will eventually start doing some pretty crazy shit, like this, where he gets a huge battalion of people, and when you kill them, they fly off with their boxers, which is, you know, pretty funny, right? But that's all he does, so let's finish him off. Goodbye, Ammo Baron. Ugh, what went wrong? You did. You're grounded. All that work up in smoke. Serves you right, Ammo Baron. Hello, is this thing on? Ladies and gents, it looks like the Ammo Baron has trashed all of today's participants. All but this purple-haired newcomer, that is. Judges? We have a winner! And we have finished the stage, baby. Ba-ba-ba-booyah! Daughter of the Genies, welcome to the Genie realm. Take this transformation and enter the light. So, of course, we get one more transformation, and it's our second to last transformation aside from the special ones, and it's the mouse dance. Use this power to go into tiny spaces. So, as you can see, those are some familiar things up there, some familiar little indentions in the dirt or the ground. This is where you use the mouse. You get the mouse into the hole, and then you kind of just go through it, and this is what the mouse does. This is all the mouse does. So it's kind of not too impressive, but hey, it's a mouse. It's cute, right? Hello, save guy. Goodbye, save guy. First place, huh? Sounds exciting. Let's see what you've won. A lifetime supply of Mermaid Falls famous canned monster chow. Ugh, no. Especially now that I know what's in it. I'll take it. Gotta enjoy life while we still can, right? How's your machine coming along, Uncle? It's almost done. I've got the power supply hooked up, the magnet is charged, and I can already see dark magic particles accumulating in the containment sphere. I guess that means it's time to look for the light shard. Think you're up to the task? We're soon to find out. I'll get Wrench ready to fly. Good luck, and be careful. Okie doke. So that's all for this one. But we do have one more thing I need to do, which will be doing the stomp here. Skadoosh. Ba-boom! You got the last scrap metal. Check that out. We are now completely finished with that side quest that we haven't even started yet because we couldn't have started it yet because it's not until the end game. So isn't that fun? Isn't that wonderful? But yeah, we have a couple of side things to do before we can start the next main quest. But yeah, we'll basically be at the end of the game once the next episode's done with. Aside from some backtracking, but yeah, that's all the time we have for this one. A hero's work is never done. Join me again next time as we continue to tackle Shantae, Half Genie Hero. Later days, everybody.